These are the most comfortable flat I have ever worn. Zero breaking in required. Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ciara and I share videos on shopping for the best basics on the high street, how to build a capsule wardrobe and lots of other good stuff. So if that sounds good to you, then do hit subscribe because I would love to have you back for more videos. So in today's video, I'm doing a follow on for my best of the high street series. We have been looking at where to get the best basics, the best ankle boots, the best knee-high boots. We're going to be looking at blazers, coats, you name it. But in today's video, we are looking at flats. It's something that we all live in at this time of year. I personally am never without my Adidas Sambas, my Loafers, my Ballet flats. It's so easy, so comfortable, and honestly they're such a go-to because as much as I love an ankle boot or a heeled boot, I cannot wear them every day. As you guys know, I love to do the research for you, and in my personal experience, it is not always necessary to spend the, designer or mid-range designer prices to get really, really good quality. And as I love to do in these videos, I have a mix of budgets. So we have everything from flats that are under €50 to flats that are probably a little bit more expensive, maybe the €200 price range. There are some great ones out there on the high street, and it's all about knowing where to shop and what to look for. So everything that I mentioned will be linked right down in the description below. I'll also leave any additional info. If anything is sold out, I'll leave alternatives, and I'll also link some of my shopping edits that I do over on LTK. I always do roundups for the best pieces on the high street, so I will link everything in the description below. So we're going to kick things off and talk about trainers, which, as we all know, is a cornerstone of everyone's wardrobe. And I'm going to be talking about Adidas trainers because in case you've been living under a rock, they've kind of taken over. They're affordable, they're comfortable, they look really cool. And I'm going to talk about the Sambas. We also have the Gazelles, and then we have the Spezials. So I actually do have one of each pair. I didn't even mean for that to happen. I was just going for specific colors. We'll start off with the Sambas, and these are probably one of my most worn shoes. This classic pair just goes with every single outfit. I do think it's a great one to start with to go for a neutral pair. There's a beautiful like beige and black pair. I absolutely love them. If I didn't have these, I would buy them. What I really recommend coming into autumn winter is to get a nice colored pair as well. I'm not really a super bright colors girly. I mean, I do love it, and definitely in the summertime I'm more partial to like pops of, let's say, blue. I love baby blue, I love yellows, but I do think that I kind of like to stick to kind of neutrally darker colors, especially in autumn winter. So I really wanted to pick up like a burgundy plum toned pair. Now there are a few different styles of Adidas trainers that have these gorgeous colors. Some of them are so hard to get your hands on, and if there is a pair that you love, I would sign up to stock notifications because that's kind of often the only way that you'll get them. This pair I believe are still in stock. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love this finish and then the little yellow stripe, and as you can see it's like a burgundy and a brown. And then I also picked up this kind of olive green pair. They're in like a suede finish. Absolutely love them. Again, I'll link both of these in the description below. If they are sold out, I will have alternatives. I actually have an edit on LTK of all my favorite colors of the Adidas trainers. Another thing I always get asked actually is about sizing, and I have found for me, they are true to size. They're all a little bit on the narrower fitting side, but I do have narrow feet, so I find this totally fine. I stay true to size and I never have an issue. Both of these I picked up on ASOS, and I actually used a discount code with one of these. Sometimes they don't allow discount codes on certain brands, but at least one of these I think I got like 20% off. So that is everything for trainers. Next up, we are going to talk about loafers, and these are my top 3 pairs. I wear these so much. I just adore a loafer, especially like a slimmer fit one. I think they're so chic, they're so timeless, and if you get a good quality pair and you break those bad boys in, you are golden. They are honestly like slippers. I'm going to start with my favorite pair, which is the flattered bonbon loafer. They don't look like too much on camera. They're just a very simple penny loafer, but guys, these are the perfect minimal loafer. And when I tell you these are the most comfortable flat I have ever worn, as soon as they arrived, they are like buttery soft leather. There was zero breaking in required. Like, I'm totally serious. You can slip these on, no sock, out you go, and you are golden. Like, they're so comfortable. Gorgeous Scandinavian brand, and they specialize in accessories like this, but these are so gorgeous. If you're looking for a really classic, simple, minimal loafer with no details, no hardware, these are perfect. They have the little thingy on the back so you can do them as like slip-ons, but I just prefer to wear them like a regular loafer. They also come in a beautiful beige color, beautifully made, incredibly soft. I also highly rate Sam Edelman for loafers. Now these do look very similar to the Gucci horsebit. They also have the fold down feature at the back, but I tend to just wear them like a loafer. They're an American brand, so sometimes they're tricky to find in Ireland, but a lot of retailers do sell them. I will link in the description below all the places that you can currently find them. They even have them on places like Amazon, and often they're quite well discounted. But this classic black pair, I've had these for, I want to say 3 years. Extremely comfortable. There wasn't really much breaking in required, but they're not quite as soft as the flattered ones. Like I might wear a pop sock with these, but they are brilliant. Like I'm at the stage with them now that they are so comfortable, and you can see the leather is such good quality that they have like softened and like wrinkled a tiny bit, but I think that looks really good. Like I think a loafer looks best when it's slightly worn in. They look amazing with so many outfits, just that tiny little bit of gold detail. I love them. The last loafer I'm going to show you is, as you can see, it's a mule slip-on style, and these are by Russell and Bromley. Again, a really good brand for footwear. They specialize in it. Great quality leather. These do probably need to be broken in a tiny bit more. They're a little bit stiffer, but they're already starting to soften. You can see again, they're very similar to the Gucci horsebit loafers. They have that slim detail, that kind of just very slim, elegant style. You've got the horsebit detail. They're just super chic. They're just such a classic style. They go with everything. Now I don't go for these as much as I go for these two. As you can see, because they're a tan and because they're slip-on, they don't work with every single outfit, and often if I'm doing serious mileage I want the support of my shoe having a back on it, but I do think they're super chic. I have another loafer that I'm going to show you, and it's more of a moccasin style, and it is this gorgeous pair from River Island. Now these are definitely a bit more trendy. They kind of look like a driving slipper. They really remind me of that brand Tod's, that actually I'd love a pair of them. These were so affordable, but I did want a suede loafer. Now I didn't want to spend the earth on it because it is a little bit more of a trendier item. If I find that I am living in these and loving them so much, then I might invest a little bit more. But if you're looking for something like this, I think River Island is a great option for really on-trend footwear that isn't super expensive, but that's still good quality and still comfortable. This leads me on to another pair from River Island that I highly rate, and it is their mesh studded flats. Now again, this is definitely a more trendy item. The mesh or studded style is obviously based on the Alaya pair that everyone loves, which I think are about 1,000. I mean, I don't think that people will be wearing those flats in like years and years to come, so for me I wouldn't invest, whereas River Island comes in and gives you a really good option for a great price. I wasn't expecting them to be as good quality as they are. They're so comfortable. Like even though they have like a mesh detail, they have this kind of rubber sole down here to protect your toes. Like they haven't even really lost any of the studs. I'm really impressed. They're super chic. I feel like they add a little bit of like trendiness and fun and like personality to every outfit. Like they're obviously not super minimal, but I wanted something fun when I picked these up. Another pair of flats that I just picked up from River Island, and they're going to be coming with me on my trip to Paris next week, and they're a full mesh pair in a beautiful red color. And again, this is an example of a trendier piece. It's not something I want to invest that much in. I like to invest in my basics that I know I will get most cost per wear out of. So again, these were super affordable. I haven't road tested them yet. As you can see, they still have the packaging in them. These are the exact same style as the previous ones. They're just missing the studs. So I have a feeling that these are going to be just as comfortable. They have the same like invisible rubber cap on the inside, but I love them. I think they're so cool. It wouldn't be a flats roundup video if I didn't mention the classic Ballet flat, and I absolutely love my pair. And this brings me on to Marks and Spencer, which I think is such an underrated brand for footwear. So these came in at €55 and they're real leather and they are so comfortable. They just have this nice sturdiness to them. They have a really nice foot pad. They obviously are very similar to the Chanel Ballet flats, which I think retail for around 1,000, and also I think they're really hard to get your hands on. They are just so simple, so minimal. I wear these so much, especially in this transitional time of year when it's not quite the depth depths of winter, we still can have a little bit of ankle on show. I think they're great. They're also a really nice dressy flat. So if you're wearing something a little bit dressier, let's say a nice like maxi skirt and a cute little knit, a pair of flats is just the perfect addition to add that little bit of like femininity and lightness. And again, I think Marks and Spencer are so good for footwear. This style is so popular. They do it every single year. It always sells out. They bring it back. They also have a gorgeous two-tone version as well. It's like a beige and black. It's so nice. So the very last brand that I highly recommend checking out for flats for autumn winter is ASOS, and they're particularly good if you're looking for something a little bit trendier at a really good price. So I have two pairs here that I picked up from ASOS. This one is the ASOS design. It's your very classic ballet style with a strap, and then we also have this one from Truffle collection. And actually I have a few pairs of shoes from Truffle collection on ASOS, and they're just very good quality for the price. I always find they're faux leather, but their faux leather is like a nice quality. It feels like real leather. And again, I know these are super similar, but again, I live in my ballet flats, so I did pick these up at different times. These in particular are so comfortable. They're so nice, so minimal. You can get very similar versions of these in real leather from more expensive brands like, let's say, Flattered do an amazing ballet flat just like this. And when I was first buying into this trend, I didn't want to spend hundreds and hundreds because I wasn't 100% sure how much I was going to wear it. So I do recommend ASOS has amazing flats. They're a really good price, and also I find a lot of them are really good quality as well. Like, they've lasted me quite well. I have edits on my LTK of my favorite flats, my favorite trainers, loafers, and I will link all of them in the description below so you can check them out if you want to get a little bit of inspiration. I also often get asked how to style these different types of shoes, so if you would like to see a video styling Adidas trainers, styling loafers, and just some outfits that you can wear with those or your ballet flats, do let me know in the comments below and I will do that for you. So there you have it, guys. That is a roundup of my favorite flats for autumn winter. We've covered trainers, loafers, ballet flats, basically everything that you need to be comfortable and stylish in the winter months. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more roundup videos like this, then do give me a thumbs up to let me know. If you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!